Anyway, so let's get back into the content. So Adam 22 sat down with SKG and he did an interview with SKG. Now, if you remember when this indictment first came out, she was on the news twice. They were talking to her, I guess, via some type of video chat or something or another. And then TMZ interviewed her on the side, on the sidewalk somewhere while she was just casually sipping, I don't know, a milkshake, a smoothie, or whatever it was. Okay. Now, she's been very vocal, but she's also she said it's okay, girl, to get a little emotional. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Okay. I cried last time I talked to him. I came and I cried on the live, and I just don't want to do that because what that does is it I don't want to be vulnerable. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes down to my personal shit. But I don't mind sharing some of my personal shit with people so people understand. You understand understand me a little bit more. But anywho, so SKG has been a part of Wack's plan, right? Which is crazy because she did this interview with Wack before Wack came on the live yesterday talking about he couldn't see Big U shooting and killing a kid that lived in his house, and all how he said he didn't believe the murder rap and all of that. So he changed his whole narrative. He was talking about the good that he's seen Wack actually do, and I feel like, bruh, it's a little too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late for that. Talking about you was trolling with a murder because you felt like he was trolling you with the CS2 back shit. You mad that everybody calls you CS2 back? That's you in the paperwork, nigga. That's you. You CS2 back, own it. You see what I'm saying? Own it. Hey, Too's Much is a member. Welcome to the other side. Hey. So now we have SKG out here doing her press run to taint the jury pool. Now they accused Wack 100 of doing that. I mean, not Wack. Oh, he's already done that. They accused Big U in the paperwork of doing that, of trying to taint the jury pool. I like that better. By doing those videos that he did. No, what he was doing was he was ringing an alarm and making people remember how he got into this in the first place. Like how you got him on a case with Loose Cannon, who he don't fuck with, and who don't fuck with him, and Brick Baby, and they don't fuck with each other. Oh, Miss Pammy, them onions got you. It's okay, Miss Pammy. What I love about you, keep it real, Henny Gang. Thank you, Queen Grandma Rocks. So let's listen to a little bit of what SKG had to say about attacking Big U in a hotel. And she says after years of harassment. Let's hear what she got to say. And y'all know me. Y'all know I'm going to be coming with the receipts. So y'all ready? Let's get it.
You came back around, and I had this show idea.
And he got in the way of it, I'm assuming?
I let him do the apology, and he came back in.
Uh-huh.
And then he tried to extort me again.
At what point in the process of you putting the show together?
Through the whole show.
Okay.
Through the whole show. And by this time, Wack knows about this. I had to deal with Live Nation.
Uh-huh.
So SKG is the girl that attacked Big U in a hotel. If you missed it, don't worry, because I'm going to play the clip of that again. And then we're also going to hear Wack 100 again in his own words talk about who this girl is. Because this girl was a part of Wack's plot, plan, and scheme to try to take Big U down. This interview that we are watching, this interview right here, was recently done with her and Adam 22. And like I said, she's been on a press run. And she came out. She said that this is the girl who says that Nipsey called her down to the shop to bring some promotional posters of his that she had. And when she got down there to the shop, they locked the door and Big U beat her up, is what she's saying. And the way she tells the story is as if he just beat her up out of nowhere. And once again, I'm just telling you, there's politics that are involved here. Okay, when it comes down to the streets of LA, and gang politics is very, very real. She was a female rolling 60. She allegedly got disciplined, allegedly got DP'd from what she's saying. That's based off of the story that she's telling. That if this is what really happened, then you got DP'd. But the way it often gets told is as if he just put hands, feet, and kneebones on her for no reason, out of nowhere or whatever. And there's politics. And let me explain this to y'all before people be like, oh, Henny, you know, you're a person who went through DV. How could you sit here and say it like that? Because there's a whole lifestyle that has rules, regulations, laws, codes, creeds, bylaws, and all of that, that if you are a part of that, you have to follow. And those who are not inside of those politics will never understand them. We won't understand them. So when she says things, when people say things like, well, why didn't she call the police? And she says, well, I didn't, I just let it go, whatever. It's not because it was just something that, you know, oh, I'm just not going to do it because I'm just that scared. No, it was a part of your politics. You did something and it was a part of your politics. Allegedly, this is what happened. Because we don't know whether this is true or not. But what I can show you is some documents that are going to make you go, But let's let her continue.
And read it. And see, I have receipts for that because I was going back and forth with Live Nation.
Sugar Free needs 15 passes and 7 all-access wristbands per his manager, Ted. As far as indie acts, I'm still waiting on the full list. We just need a time slot from 8 to 9 for our acts. I have a stage manager who's going to flow our indie acts. He just did the Wiz show, which was a success. After that, you can map the show out how you need to. At this point, Corrupt may not come, and I fear for my life because his manager, Big U, has threatened to harm my life, which I'm at the police station now. I'm a mother of 4 children. I don't take threats lightly, especially when I have an event to pull off. So if we can please accommodate Sugar Free, that would be great. And if Big U comes, I don't want him allowed in the venue or around my red carpet. So I'm trying to hire off-duty police officers. Sorry for the inconvenience.
What date is that?
That is June 26, 2014.
Now, y'all probably can't see the date. So let me put it back where it was. Can y'all see that date clearly? Let me see. Yes, y'all can see that the date that he read out was June 26, 2014. I want y'all to put a pin in that date. June 26, 2014. All right? Now, y'all know if I'm telling you to put a pin in something, that means that we going somewhere. So we going on a trip. And a special magic ship. Okay? So June 26, 2014 is when she made that text to Live Nation and told them that she don't want them there and this, that, and the third, right? Okay, let's continue a little bit.
And that's from you to Paul. Okay. Damn. So even at that point, this was just like a constant thing.
It's been a constant thing. And that's what people don't understand. This isn't one thing. It's a constant throughout my career, throughout my life, just dealing with him.
Right.
Read this one real quick. I just want you to read that one.
Okay. This is from you again in 2014. Hello, Paul. I spoke with Compton AV's manager. He's confirmed. I paid him in full for the show tonight, and I have a contract on him. I paid Corrupt $1,500 through his manager, Big U. If the rumor is he is not showing up tonight and I have a signed contract, I will sue him. Big U is making this very hard for me and is intimidating, extorting, and bullying. The only way Corrupt won't show up is because he said he couldn't. I'll be at the House of Blues at 2:30 today.
What year is that?
Again, same date, June 26, 2014.
2014. Okay. She's saying that this extortion and bullying and harassing and all of that happened in 2014. Well, Henny Legal got to digging. So let's do a little dig. Let's deep dive a little bit, shall we? And Henny Legal got to digging. And you know what we came up with? We came up with a restraining order. We did. So let's go ahead and let's put our court doc screen back up and let's share this. And let's change our watermark so y'all can see it a little bit better. There we go. This is a request for civil harassment restraining order. I want y'all to take a look at this date. This is the only one filed. There is no other request for a restraining order filed before this date or since this date either. This is April 2nd of 2024. Yet we're over here on Adam and we talking about June 26, 2014, you was having these issues. Rest in peace, Nip. He passed away in 2019. So somewhere between 14 and 19, because I don't know her timeline. I ain't gonna hold you. You allegedly got DP'd in Nipsey shop by Big U. And you did not file restraining orders, police reports, no, none of that stuff. You got away. You stayed away. You just humbly are a businesswoman who wants to do your business. But this big bad bully named Big U is bullying, harassing, and extorting you. But you wait till April 2nd of 2024 to file. And say that he's harassing you. And you need a restraining order against Big U. Okay. So explain for us, we the people, explain to us why the following month when you were supposed to go to court, you didn't show up. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's right here. Halicia Choice is SKG's name. So, April, you filed for this restraining order. May, you supposed to go to court for the restraining order. And let's read it, shall we? It says the following parties are present for the aforementioned proceeding. No appearances. This matter is not called for hearing out of the presence of the court reporter. There's no appearances. The petitioner's request for a restraining order is discharged. Case dismissed. And this was a petition for a civil harassment violence that was filed on April 2nd. Right? Oh, but wait, there's more. Let's take a look at this date right here. March 22nd of 2025. What happened on March 22nd of 2025? Well, she got arrested. Yeah, she was arrested for a misdemeanor. It was a citizen's arrest, LAPD, and she was ROR'd. Well, we say ROR'd in New York, but it's OR'd. Her own reconnaissance, she was released. But she was arrested on March 25th of 2025 What happened on March 22nd of 2025, Henny? Well, this is what happened. Remember this video right here? This is what happened. Yeah. That's the night of this event when Big U was out there handling his business at an event in the capacity of working for his nonprofit organization that's being listed as a non-existent one by the feds. He was at an event and she was doing this. Let's pause that for a second. Let's go back to the court docs. So if this is on March 22nd of 2025, right? This is on March 22nd. What comes after March? April. You waited until after this event right here that happened. You waited till after this event happened where you went after him to then go to court and try to get a restraining order. And I can guarantee you the reason why she didn't show up to court was more than likely because this video right here exists. Yeah. Oh, I didn't leave that out. You just tardied to the party because I said that. I also showed that she got arrested. So Rick Rude, either rewind or sit down. What? She what? She what? I didn't say March 30th. But it says right here, March 22nd of 2025. So even if I did say March 30th, I have the paperwork up. I have the paperwork up. And this is her. That's her booking number. And yes, she did try to file a restraining order against Big U. And no, she did not go to court. And that's in April. March, the incident happens. April, she files for a restraining order. May, she don't go to court. And there's no other paperwork. Go figure. But let's let her continue to tell her story.
Yeah, like I mean, I forget if were you the one who's kind of saying that Big U and Corrupt have had this relationship over the years?
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. I mean, he beat Corrupt ass in front of Snoop and Daz, and Corrupt, if he want to deal with that and turn back around and say my brother, that's on Corrupt. But that's not love. That's not friendship. That's not loyalty. That's not normal.
Right. No, definitely. That's fucking wild. So then we fast forward from that to this incident in the hotel lobby.
You know what? I will stand corrected because you know what? I read that wrong. So I give you that. I'll give you that. I will give you that. I will give you that. I stand corrected because it said the information was current as of that date. So I will give you that. But the arresting date was March 30th of 2024, not 25. So my bad.
Where you're getting into this huge argument with Big U, right? Mm-hmm. Is that like what year was that?
That was last year.
Oh, that was only last year. Okay.
It makes it a year this month.
Holy shit. So, I mean, what was this still just like a lingering thing that kept occurring up until then?
Yeah, it's always been lingering. Like,
up until then?
Yeah, it's always been
like a lingering thing that kept occurring up until then?
Yeah, it's always been lingering. Like,
holy shit. So, I mean, what was this still just like a lingering thing that kept occurring up until then?
Yeah, it's always been lingering. Like, you know, just in the streets, just stuff he'll say to people. It was just like, even me minding my business, he will subliminally bully me. Just, oh, her family's gonna roll with me. Her family don't even like her. I got her family.
Subliminally bully her, but we never heard about you. Or at least let me speak for myself. Because I don't know about anybody else, but as for me, I never heard of this girl until that incident that happened at the hotel. Have y'all ever heard of her before then? What? Either you on payroll or used to smash. Don't understand how you defend him calling cops on SKG at a hotel. You must be a dingleberry for 3-finger duty shooter, PP liquor, 100. That's what you must be. That's what you must be. You at a damn fundraiser event. That's how you know you somebody who don't have nothing. That's how you know you somebody that don't have nothing but a 9-to-5 job. And you don't understand. You standing at a benefit around a bunch of clear people. I don't know that lady neither. And you there in the capacity of a businessman. Not no gangster, not no street dude, not no none of that. You in the capacity of that. And you mean to tell me, what did you expect him to do, Rick Rude? Because you a troll, and I'm convinced of that. You're a troll. Don't understand how she getting her ass beat at the store by a 300-pound man is DP allegedly. Rick Rude, I'm going to ignore you from now on. Okay, so now let's go back to the question. Okay, so you don't know that lady. You don't know that lady. Whether it was 2024, 2025. Going to prison for helping Wack 100 and 600 framing you. I love the name, Custer Lovejoy. Facts, nobody heard of her. CS2 sent them. Right. You got to be kidding me. Right, he got to be kidding me talking about you wrong. If I'm sitting there at a business event and I am not in the capacity of doing street business, I'm doing clear people business. Clear people call the police, and the way that she was behaving, oh, I have a low mentality. I don't give a damn who you know. Let's be very clear about that. I don't care who you know. I don't care who you think you are. I don't give a fuck about you being over here on my platform trolling either. You don't want me to make an example of you up here because I will embarrass the fuck out of you. So I suggest you tra-la-la-la-la along to wherever the hell you came from and skedaddle from the bar before you find yourself getting cussed out in a way that you've never been cussed out before. Because I'm not in the mood for you or your kind. Okay? All right. She made herself looking foolish and trashy. That part. She did all of that and called Cash Jones. Not only did she call Cash Jones, Rock 215 man, when this incident right here was going down, let me take my watermark off so y'all can see it. When she was doing all of this right here, homegirl was on the phone with Wack 100. He was live on Clubhouse with her. While this was going down, she had her phone in her hand. He says, spare him, baby, spare him. Okay, if you want to stay, don't play. You praying I keep my head okay. Right. Hello. Did you see the video of Wack calling the police on a 20-year-old girl at Blueface's house? Do you really want me to go there? Thank you, Custer Lovejoy. Did you not see that? So Wack ain't got no room to be talking about nobody calling police on anybody, because what was you calling the police on a 20-year-old girl for? I'm sparing them. But let's go back to what she's making allegations about Daz or Corrupt, I'm sorry, about Corrupt and Big U's relationship. So let's finish hearing what she got to say before we blow this up. I think he gone. Oh, my bad.
Because I have my own visions, my own goals, my own aspirations. I didn't need Big U, you know?
Definitely. So that hotel incident, you seeing him was totally random, or how did that go down?
It was random. So I had tagged him and made the video saying that he's been bullying me for years and jumped on me and things of that nature. And so I did other podcast shows. And after that, I think it was like 2 months later, and I was at the hotel at the Awards, and I was just minding my business with my family, and something just told me to turn around. I was standing in line with my kids, and I turned around, and he was just walking up to me talking mess out the blue.
And
he was walking up to her talking mess to her out the blue. Meanwhile, she's standing at the counter. He's standing at the counter. He is turning around looking at you like you crazy. Are you serious with yourself right now? Let's let her continue to lie. I mean, tell her her side. of things, okay?
And was this kind of a different attitude from you, because I assume you had just been so scared of him prior to this that you might have seen him and just sort of ducked off or backed away from the situation? Was there something about that day that made you feel more outspoken?
Yeah, and I think that's why he was walking up to me talking mess, because that is what he's known me as, like, to be scared of him, or not just scared but terrified. Like, you know, I used to be very terrified. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, just to be a woman in that situation, it was scary. But as the years went on, my fear turned into anger, and it is uncontrollable anger.
Right.
And when I seen him, I just wanted to tear his head off. It's like, how dare you walk up to me? How dare you say something to me? I have my kids here, and I wasn't scared. In that moment, I just wanted to kill him. Like, I get emotional when I think about it, because I don't think people understand. Like, I hate him. And I said I wasn't gonna cry. I don't want to cry, but I hate him. With everything in me, I hate that man. And when I seen him, I didn't have no fear in me. I'm just like, I'm going to kill you. Like, I wanted to kill him.
Because you probably look at him and you see everything that could have been in your life.
Just everything that he did to me. Like, just, people don't understand. Like, his son Yui caught me.
Hold on. Let's go back to here, though. Let's go back here. Let's let that sit for a second and marinate. When you terrified, don't you take precautions to make sure that you don't get into those types of situations? I'm just asking. And you're saying that you was completely terrified of this man.
Did you put your hands on me?
Never even seen you.
You fucking bully. You a fucking bully.
I think you're bullying.
Niggas a fucking bully. Did you lock me in the spot?
I think you're bullying right now.
No, did you lock me in the spot?
I think you're. Can you call the police?
Yeah, call the police. Call them now. So I can press charges for what you did.
What's going on here?
You see that?
Yeah. Did you lock me in the spot?
We don't allow recording inside the hotel. You think you guys know?
Did you put your hands on me? Did you try to blackball me?
I think you're mentally ill.
You fucking bully. Did you? Did you? You fucking bully.
Did you just throw something at me?
Did you fucking bully?
Did you see that?
Nigga, if I have my burger, I'll blow your bitch ass back. You fucking bully.
If I had my blower, I would blow your bitch ass back.
Alright, guys.
Did you almost make me lose my fucking baby? Did you put your hands on me? You fucking bully. This nigga's a bully. This nigga's a fucking bully. Wow, this nigga's a bully. Call the police. You bully ass nigga. Did you put your hands on me? This nigga's a woman beater. Big you did Henny. Y'all say Henny. This nigga's a woman beater.
What did you do?
That's a woman beater.
Water bottle. She seen it.
Yeah, call the police. Fuck him.
Do you see all these lights, folks?
You lucky I got my blower. I'll blow your fucking head off.
Again, you lucky I ain't got my blower. I blow your fucking head off. That's what she said. She said it. I'm repeating it. Do you see how these people is looking at her?
Alright.
Did you put your hands on me? Did you cause me trauma? You fucking bully. You fucking bully. You don't get what short, you bully. Did you put a price on my head? You lucky I ain't got my shit on me.
So what was the issue? So what happened?
You's a fucking
Did you
bully.
guys exchange any words?
No, she was right here the whole time.
Call the police.
She was right here the whole time.
Don't look at my baby. Don't look at my fucking baby. Bully ass nigga put his hands on me. Bully ass nigga lock me in the spot. This bully ass nigga. Don't man me. No, call the police. Don't man me. Call the police on this fucking bully. You're a fucking monster. And I'm gonna make sure you lose everything. You fucking bully. Call the police. No, fuck him.
I'm gonna make sure you lose everything. Ain't that what she just said? I'm gonna make sure you lose everything. That's what she said. That's what she said. I'm not done. I'm not done. Let me cook for a second. Let me cook for a second. Rock with me, y'all. Rock with me. Because I'm about to remind you. I'm about to remind you right now. Let me go up here.
That's a sick nigga, bro. I keep telling niggas I work in phases. Let me see how smart you are, Brock. What was the last bullet I launched? I'm gonna give you the last three. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna give you the last four. I released the paperwork with the police.
I know where this is going.
Then I double back and released the signature line with him and Nipsey Hussle on the contract and told him, say another word, I'm gonna let him see what the contract is. You said, right?
I'm all ears.
Then the female SKG. We're going at your character and the contracts you got over there, boy. And then now, this your homeboy saying you writing serial numbers down the pistols.
So When you hear that, and when did this episode come out right here? When did they drop and release this video? January 21st, 2021 is when this video was uploaded to YouTube. So now, let's put this into perspective. January 21st, which means that he probably either said that in the morning or he said that the night before. In January. I'm about to line it up for y'all. In January. Then we get on over here, because let me make sure I get the date right, because let me make sure I put the date right, because I don't want you coming for me. I don't want you coming for me east to west trending topics. But that's in January. Fast forward to a couple months later, March 30th, 2024. I work in phases. That's what he said, right? January 21st, he announced this. Then here we got this situation going down. March. SKG goes after Big U. March. When was this uploaded? 11 months ago. So this was uploaded, not that, yeah. That don't line up with the timeline, but we over here with it because we got the inmate information, okay? Then we gonna go over here. So it's January, February, then we get to March. He executes and launches SKG. March, April, SKG goes to get a restraining order. May, she's supposed to show up to court, but she don't show up to court. Big U gets arrested, and now here we are with her on the news, her on TMZ, and her on Adam 22, no jumper. You can't tell me this man hands ain't up in nah, you gonna have to go set your ass down somewhere if you expect me to believe. Now, we also have, because I ain't done cooking, and I don't know who these people, I've never heard of them before until, my peoples came at me with this. So now that we done exposed SKG and we done put SKG out there as somebody who is an agent of Wax, who was out here on a press run trying to be the voice and the face of Big U extorted and bullied me, right? First was Loose Cannon. You got SKG working as well. It's part of your plan, your plot. But people don't listen. They don't listen to comprehend. They listen to be entertained. Now we gonna get over here to Monster.